Hey there, rock fans. Are you ready for another round of the Rock Off? Let's go ahead and pick our two contestants. We'll grab two out of this bucket of West Texas Aggie rocks. How about these two right here? Well, these are unusual. This one here on the right, I'm not even sure. Yeah, this is clearly an agate. I can see some color right up there. Oh, sure, there's something going on inside this one. Absolutely. Got some host rock there. Versus this little guy here. Well, this is not even a fair contest. I need to do a better job trying to match sizes. Oh well, it's all random, right? So this one looks like a little nodule of chalcedony, maybe with some banding, right? You can see the signs of banding right there. So other than that, I think this one's going to be rather plain. Which one will be better looking on the inside? That's the name of the game. My money's on this one on the right. I think this shows a lot of potential on the outside. Of course, I could be completely wrong. This could be a dud, although I don't think so. I think there's enough there to indicate this will be interesting on the inside versus this one, which may be banded, maybe not. Let's find out. What I'll do next is get both of these into the shop. I'll get them on the saw. I'll cut them in half, and then we will look inside and then decide who wins the Rock Off. We will start by cutting the smaller one on the left side. I don't have much hope for this. Let's see. Quick peek. Yeah, kind of what I expected. Now, this from the right side is the one that I thought would be better looking on the inside. The cut's finished. Was I right? Welcome back to the studio. As you can see, both rocks have been cut. Now we can play the Rock Off. So I picked the one on the right, thinking it was going to be better looking on the inside. It just looked more interesting to me on the outside versus this one, which just looked kind of plain, like a little chunk of gray chalcedony, maybe some banding. Was I right? Let's take a closer look. You know, honestly, sometimes these little chunks of light gray chalcedony that we find out there in West Texas can be stunning when you cut them open. And other times, they look like this. Not particularly interesting. Yes, sure, there is some banding there. I see that as well. But other than that, what do we got? We got like an inclusion, a fracture right there that's sort of interesting right there at the top. Not a great agate though. Not a strong contender. Let's be honest. For the contest, let's go with this side here. At least it has something interesting in it. Now, what about the other rock? This one just looked more interesting. It had lots more going on the outside. Yeah, we could see all that. Usually when you can see that kind of stuff on the outside, you get good stuff on the inside. Well, it has a lot going on, right? Look at that. Is it a great agate? No, it's agate for sure. I can see that chalcedony there, but it's just kind of a messy looking rock with lots of contrast and some colors. So I like it. For the contest, let's go with, I think, this side here. Will this even be a contest? My money was on the one on the right. Was I right? Are you ready for the Rock Off? Which rock wins? These are very different. And I can see people actually choosing the one on the left because it is just a pure agate versus this one, which is kind of a messy looking rock. However, the name of the game in this contest is which rock is better looking on the inside. And I think this one is just better looking. There's a lot going on, lots to see, some cool colors and patterns. So for this round of the Rock Off, the one on the right wins. I hope you agree. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And be sure and check my other videos for more like this.